This I know. This I know.
Hi, it's Christine from Taurus 9, and I just wanted to talk to you about the higher self again today. Since Taurus 9 is higher mind inspired, I've been working with the higher self for so many years now, even before I even knew I was working with the higher self and what to call it and exactly what that was all about. And it's just been almost 30 years of a healing journey. And I'll be sharing a lot of those stories of the multiple rings of fire that I have walked myself through, all the thresholds that I have stepped forward through to evolve and heal myself. And I think it's really important to be inspired by the higher mind, even if you don't really understand it fully. And this video is inspired by that, and also by Eckhart Tolle's Stillness Speaks. And the reason for that is because he talks about sutras and how they point to the wisdom. They don't really engage the thinking mind. And I've seen my clients experience this in the sessions that they have with me, whether it's a QHHT in-person session or an online QHHT Soul Speak, or part of my spiritual mentoring that I offer, which is always all around accessing the higher mind and getting answers and healing ourselves. And the work is quite miraculous. And I've seen people experience many, many times the information coming through the higher mind, and the higher mind speaking very much like a sutra, very much like pointing to the wisdom without engaging the thinking mind, so that that experience comes in from a place of stillness. And I'm hoping that talking to you and sharing with you in this way is going to help you understand the work and why it's beneficial to really have that self-inquiry and to mind your own gold and mind your own business, and become really self-interested in who you are and knowing who you are. And I think that's really helpful because we're living in a time of necessity that humankind doesn't destroy itself. And I find that this work is very, very helpful, working with the higher mind. I just wanted to read a little bit from this book because it really speaks to the work that I do. When you lose touch with the inner stillness, again, it's the inner stillness that I'm seeing my clients, and including my own sessions with this work with practitioners that do the same work that I do, is that I have been accessing my inner stillness, which is freaky. The left brain doesn't really know what to do with that initially, necessarily, and it can create a resistance to that. You lose touch with yourself. When you lose touch with yourself, you lose yourself in the world. Sound familiar? Definitely familiar to me, being a life path expression of 9. Yeah, I've been there. And I still find myself there from time to time. So your innermost sense of self, of who you are, is inseparable from stillness. This is the I am. That is deeper than name and form. So again, when you lose touch with inner stillness, you lose touch with yourself. When you lose touch with yourself, you lose yourself in the world. Your innermost sense of self, of who you are, is inseparable from stillness. This is the I am that is deeper than name and form. And it's the I am that we're in that theta state, whether it's an actual full-on in-person QHHT session, or you're doing a lighter version of a QHHT through Zoom. It's the same thing. That's exactly what you're accessing. You're accessing that stillness. Listen to this. You can become aware of awareness. You can become aware of awareness. That's theta. That's the experience my clients have. as the background of all your sense perceptions, all your thinking. Becoming aware of awareness is the arising of inner stillness. Oh, that is the quintessential experience of getting into a state where you can access your higher mind. And that can be varying levels and degrees of a hypnotic state, which it's going to be theta, where you're aware. You're aware. So this is to help my clients who have had sessions, who are thinking about having a session, or anyone in the world for that matter that's using any modality to embrace the higher mind and let the higher mind come over and heal the body, heal the mind, heal the emotions, integration of the experiences, knowing what to let go and knowing what to keep because it's useful to move forward. So I hope that helps. I hope this hasn't been too long for you, and I hope you find some peace in that and a greater understanding that maybe you had not had before. It's my pleasure, it's my passion, and I can't wait to share more.